Hey man, you rocking with your boy Sosa, Freshkabar to be exact. I'm a real life street star now, man. Hey, and guess what? I ain't do that shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
it ain't real life. Just say real life street stars. Know what time it is.
Real life street stars, man. We got a situation, man. Clap that up. Man, Sosa, Freshkabar, man. What a throw ass name.
What up, though? What up,
Now, I wanna do it like this.
There's a reason behind that too, though.
Okay, well, what is the reason behind that?
Sosa is an acronym, so official, so authentic. Freshkabar is, you know, today you ain't catch me, but usually I be fresh and I want to be the Pablo Escobar of music.
Man, let's talk about it, man. I like that. I like that acronym. The goddamn Pablo Escobar music. Yeah. Now, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's very rare where first and foremost, shout out Killer McLean. He's in the city.
Shout out my boy Killer.
He just pulled up, saying, "I just want to, pull up, just show love, just tap in, just say I'm just here in the city." We did his interview. Y'all go back and watch that. He's like, "I'm gonna just pull up," and he brought you. And it's funny because you came in, you were giving our flowers off camera. You know what I'm saying? Just how much you watched the show, and just asking you a little bit about your history. It was enough to say, "Hey, man, do you mind if we give us the pleasure of getting a little bit of your story, man, and kind of jumping right in there, man?" And I just got to do it. I just want to just preface it just like that because, man, we're sitting here talking to you, and you said like, "Hey, man, I watch y'all stuff, man. I'm an artist myself. I myself just got off a 10-year bid." And we're like, "Man, what you go in for?"
Okay.
And you said the thing that everyone always say, some shit I didn't do.
And it actually was real shit that happened.
Yeah, and I'm like, everyone, and I don't know why it is, but every time, and even me, when I watch a movie or even when I, have to sit and talk to people that's actually, they always say I didn't do it. And they were probably around it, they knew about it, and it just one them, they got the wrong, like it was they running from the scene and one guy got away, one guy got caught, but you literally said you went to jail for something you didn't do. First of all, what was the charge they hit you with?
All right, the charges was armed robbery and carjacking. So in Michigan, the way that shit it is considered a floater. And what a floater is, it can mean anywhere from 5 to life. You get what I'm saying? The floater part is any number up to life type shit. You feel me?
So right before we get into the actual incident itself, it's the blue couch.
Man,
we've had a lot of hey, I ain't gonna lie. We've had a lot of people that bang Crip on this couch. We have very few representations of anybody banging that red, man, and you have affiliations.
I'm not wearing this shit for nothing.
Out of Detroit with it. Yeah, you said you from the same hood Sada Baby from, huh?
Yeah, red zone. I'm a black bottom kid to the death of me. You feel me? I'm from the black bottom, but at the end of the day, where I get my, shit from.
So we had a conversation off camera about the Bloods and the Crips representation. Tookie Williams, Snoop Dogg. We have in Dallas Fort Worth, we have OG Percy. God dang, we have I don't know, Charleston White, Brick Baby, Nipsey Hussle, Crip Mac. Hell, No Jumper brings nothing but Crips on his show. Man, why isn't that the Blood doesn't have representation like the Crip side do? Like,
I ain't gonna lie to you, I have no idea, but supposedly, you know what I'm saying, y'all gotta really think about it. One of the biggest artists in the world is a Blood.
Are we talking Lil Wayne?
Yes, sir.
All right, so right when you say Lil Wayne, before that, of course, Lil Wayne is in the Cash Money era.
Yeah.
But before the Cash Money era,
hold on, wait. To answer him, it don't matter how he got it. Don't matter how he went about doing it.
Oh, I ain't mad.
It is.
No.
You get what I'm saying?
They're gonna look at Wayne as, bro, Wayne came in the game young already. I can't see Wayne putting in real work.
I'm really one of them though.
See,
Yeah.
That's not like I didn't pretend to be for the set or maybe when I get put on the hood.
Yeah.
I was, you know, 'cause a lot of niggas is just walk-ons like Chris Brown and shit like
yeah.
that.
So when you see
Yeah.
Wayne, when
And
you see,
Soldier Boy.
yeah, when you see Wayne, who was famous since he was before he was before puberty, he was famous before puberty.
Right.
Do you give him the credit of what the Bloods before him came?
No,
to
I
be?
don't. No.
But
But
you threw his name out there.
but you said.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But you, I'm just going off.
Who's in the video?
I'm just going off the conversation that we
Okay.
going on.
Because I thought you were gonna say Suge Knight. Because I was gonna say
You
Cash Money
cannot bring up Bloods without bringing up Suge Knight.
Yeah, Suge Knight is a guy
cannot.
who I felt was putting in work, or at least his people were putting in work, and he was bringing that into the music industry to where you kind of felt the presence of the Blood entity in music.
That's one of my music idols, to be honest. Him and Easy
Oh,
E.
yeah, business wise, Suge is one of those
Him
guys.
and Easy is my biggest music idols.
And I think some of the mistakes Suge made it hard for a lot of other representations of the Bloods to come forward because again, you do have your pillar of, you know, your Mount Rushmore. He is technically up there when it comes to the music industry of the Blood culture.
Facts.
But he made some mistakes, and
Facts.
it's not nothing that nigga want to glorify. Be like, yeah, I want to follow that. It's more like, nah, bro, you could have.
As far as the music and the business aspects, yes. But as far as his personal life and personal decisions, no, I'm straight on that shit.
So when it comes to like a Tookie Williams, who was just like one of the founders of the Crip Gang, who was like that on the Blood side?
Shit.
Did they teach y'all that history?
I mean, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I'm from Detroit. We got a different history.
Yes,
You
it
get
is.
what I'm saying? The original history, that shit originated in Cali. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that you cannot, there's no, California and Chicago.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? California and Chicago is where the gangs started. Chicago, you got the GDs, BDs, the Four Corner Hustlers, the Latin Kings, and all that shit out there. The Mexican gangs and shit like that. Then you got in California, Serranos, and all that good shit. You got the Bloods, the Crips, the motherfucking the Asian mob, and all that good shit. Now in Detroit, we really don't have Bloods and Crips like that for real. We claim neighborhoods.
Okay,
You
yeah, I
get
know
what I'm
you mean.
saying? If you a real Detroit nigga, you claim your neighborhood. Now you got in some neighborhoods, you got some niggas that claim Bloods. You got some niggas that claim Crips. You got some niggas that claim GDs. But we don't have that many. Now in Southwest, that's where all the Mexicans and all of the Asians and all that shit at. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
Definitely.
But now, when it comes to Detroit gangs, the East Side, you can look this shit up. This shit made National Geographic, the Red Zone. You feel me?
Yeah.
This shit is global. Am I saying that shit right?
Yeah.
Globally known.
Globally known, yeah.
Globally known. You can Google this shit right now. You can pull your phone up right now. Google up National Geographic Red Zone Detroit. That shit gonna pop up right there.
Red
You're gonna
Zone.
see niggas just like this.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got family in Little Rock, and there was a show on HBO that came on a long time ago called Banging in Little Rock. It was just a bunch of Crips and Bloods. It was in the early 90s. They was really tough in it. One thing I will say is the Crips, they always had the sea walk, the Crip walk on the Blood side.
We got a blood walk
Yeah,
too. You feel me? Like big facts.
and I've seen the Blood walk, but do you get upset when the Crip walk be like kind of getting more notoriety with the Snoop Dogs out there doing the Super Bowl halftime show and shit?
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Do your thing. You feel me?
Exactly.
Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been a nigga like, you got niggas that's mentality wise like fuck that shit, but as you get older, you know what I mean? You can't hate on no grown man from doing this motherfucking thing, dog.
Man.
He getting his money. He walking getting his money. You feel me? Them people paying him to see that shit, get your money. No, I'm not mad. You feel me?
What is the benefit of?
I'm just waiting on my turn, because when it's my turn, I'm gonna do my walk too.
There you go. Facts.
You know what I'm talking about?
For a young kid, adolescents out today, what is the benefit, or what was the benefit for you for joining the gang?
At that time, when gangs really started, bro, it was really to protect the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And keep shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? That's what gangs originally started for, is to protect the neighborhood, and it graduated into some other shit.
Yeah, but you knew you was gonna be beefing with the other set. You know,
But
just
my reason for joining, it was because it was shit. I was a young nigga in the hood, and it was just what it is. And then
Nah, I feel that.
as I came up in certain neighborhoods, I dealt with certain people, and then shit, it came natural.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what, for a lot of folks, you get what I'm saying? Like, even if it's not a blood or a Crip set, you know what I'm saying? It could be any, whether it's a neighborhood or a GD, whatever, you know what I'm saying? If that's what's around you, you gonna gravitate to it, and eventually it's either you gonna take that path or you ain't. You get what I'm saying? So it's a cultural, environmental thing.
And just to stay on it just for a couple of more questions. Back in the 90s, it used to be blood in, blood out. Like, you get jumped in and there ain't no walking away from this set.
Ain't none of that.
Do you feel like that's a detriment to the black society, that you are in a situation where you want to go to college, but you still got to rep this set? But you trying to really just change your life. You done had a kid.
You can't say that because at the end of the day, you think like this. You talking about college, you think about sororities. That shit is till you die too, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Sororities and cops is the biggest gangs in the world.
So if we was to meet and you was 85, you would still be man.
I mean, hell yeah, this shit gonna be in me to the day I die. But that don't mean that I'm out here moving like I used to.
But you rep, you repping what you rep. Yeah. Nah,
look at Snoop. This nigga 60, 70 years old.
I seen him throw a flag the other day doing a commercial. It was like a bubblegum commercial. That nigga,
he got Martha throwing up scenes, you feel me?
No, for real. That man on the Super Bowl. For real. That boy Snoop is the representation of that shit, man. So I gotta ask you, and thank you for your, again your testimony on that. But let's get back to the scenario in which you were wrongfully accused. What was that scenario like? What was you said what the crime was? Go and repeat it. And how were you wrongfully accused? Like what you mean?
All right. So what happened was, now mind you, I had told you. All right, I got to start it because I didn't tell you. So I went to prison before this shit happened. I was stealing, retagging, and selling cars. You feel me? That was my hustle.
Yeah, gone in 60 seconds.
And yeah, pretty much.
Something like that.
And on top of selling dope and shit like that, that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? And bam, I ended up getting caught. They had me under surveillance and shit. Boom. They hit me, charged me. Look, we had you this. They showed me. All right, bam. They gave me 2 to 5. So I did 1.5 off the 2 to 5. Came home on parole. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, this particular day that this shit happened was, I had a house down the street from my mama's house. You feel me? Bam. My mama lived in these apartments down here. Now, rest in peace, my OG. You feel me? So this day, I was at her crib at 10 o'clock in the morning. We was down there just watching movies, smoking, and just kicking it, you know what I'm saying? The shit that we do every time we see each other, but this particular time I was like, I ain't been over there in a couple days, let me go see her, you feel me? Bam.
Yeah.
So 11 o'clock at night came, you know what I'm saying? Well, it was like 10:30, my curfew was 11. You know what I'm saying? By me being on parole, my curfew was 11. So, in the house that they had, the address that they had, I had to be there by that time. Yeah. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to walk to the crib, because I called my girl at the time. I'm like, come pick me up type shit, because truth be told, I was horny as hell too, because I'm high and shit. So I'm like, come pick a nigga up, I'm ready to go to the crib. So she like, I'm helping somebody move. Long story short.
Wait, this might be her fault then.
Pretty much, I blamed it on her a lot. If she would have came and got me, this shit would have never happened.
All right, let's go, man.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I blamed it on her for years.
It's the woman, guy.
You feel me? But at the end of the day, what happened was I ended up walking to the crib. Like I said, it was down the street. My nigga had called me. He was like, bro, where you at? What you doing? I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm on the way to the crib. He like, stop through. I got something to show you. I'm like, man, that shit gonna have to wait. He like, no, it can't wait. Woo, it's that. I'm like, all right, bet. So it wasn't that far of a stretch for me to say, okay, fuck it, because where I stayed at, he lived like a couple steps across the street type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she ain't at home. Fuck it, I'm gonna burn some more time. I'm gonna walk over my nigga crib till she get home. Bam, that's the thinking mentality I had.
Yeah, it's simple. No, it's simple.
You feel
simple.
me? So now I get to this corner, which is called Trumbull and Warren, Warren and Trumbull, you know what I'm saying? It's in Detroit. It's by Wayne State University type shit. You feel me? So I'm literally at this corner. Police circle me up, about 5-6 cars. Swerve.
Damn.
I instantly threw my hands up. I know I ain't did shit, you feel me? So like, I'm what's up? What's the problem? They like guns drawn on me and everything. You fit the description, person that committed a crime. So that ain't true, bro. I just left my mama crib. You feel me? I could call her, verify it. I tried to reach in my pocket. They was like, you reach any further, I'm gonna shoot you. I said, all right, bet. Do what you gotta do then. You feel me? I kept my hands up. At that point, I what can I do? You to threaten my life, you feel me? I'm not about to give you no reason to shoot me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Bam. So they handcuffed me, threw me in the whole car, took me to a whole nother location, bro. You feel me? In my mind, that's ethically wrong than a motherfucker.
Right, yeah, you went to another part of the hood. I mean, another part of the neighborhood.
It was around the corner from where I was at, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it was a whole block and down a couple houses type shit from where I was at. It wasn't it was in the vicinity, but it wasn't in the vicinity where I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So bam, they put me in the car, drove me like 2 minutes away from where I was at type shit. Drove me. So another car pull up with somebody in the back seat. The officer standing next to me, he got this little walkie-talkie thing on his shoulder and shit, so I can hear it while they talking and like they like, is this the person? And the person in the back like, no, I can't really say it's him. You know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. So I'm like, shit, nigga, uncuff me. It's time to go.
Right.
You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? That's all you need to hear. I told you it wasn't me from the beginning. So they like, yeah, all right. So they start searching me. Get my wallet out, go run my name. They see my name, I got previous charges, and I'm on parole. You feel, oh yeah, we finna make this stick on him since we ain't caught the motherfucker that we really looking for.
Damn,
Fuck it.
You fit the description.
I fit the description.
So I'm just curious. You know you're innocent. That's why I gotta have this conversation
Clear as day.
You know you're innocent. You really like wondering what the fuck is going on, right?
Dog, clear as
So
day.
do you ask for a lawyer immediately?
No. Because I know. Because listen, right? All right, so the way Detroit system set up, they got misdemeanor court and a felony court. You know what I'm saying? First, you start off in misdemeanor court, which is called 36th District. You feel me? That's like, I don't know how to explain it for Dallas, because y'all got one big ass court system for right?
Yeah, but there's different counties.
Circuit court
Okay.
and felony court. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so 36th District is circuit court. I was never supposed to got bonded over to felony court because the victim made 3 different statements.
Oh shit.
You get what I'm saying? So when I was in circuit court, the reason why I didn't ask for a lawyer right off hands because I'm like, oh, you talking about from when I got arrested?
Yeah, the moment you got arrested. And,
oh yeah, hell yeah, I asked
you.
one. Hell yeah.
Okay,
because at the end of the day, I'm like, I ain't did shit. And at that time, I had a parole officer. So I'm like, call my parole officer. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And because I got to make contact with her because I got police contact.
Yeah, exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Call my parole officer and she'll tell you, like, my curfew is at 11 o'clock. My mama live here and I live right here.
Your parole officer believe you?
No.
Damn. What? You pissed off?
No.
She
never came.
Damn.
But after I got my phone call, I called my girl and my mom and told them, call my parole officer. Never came. Never heard from that person. So then, when I went to the first precinct, when they handcuffed me, took me to the jail or whatever, where the initial statement and shit was made, the motherfucker said that he had on dark clothing, you feel me, no facial hair, none of that shit. Now, mind you, right? At that time, I was young. I was like 18, 19, going on 20 type shit. I've always had this right here, bro.
Yeah.
Always. Ever since I started growing hair on my face, I've always had this. And as you can see, my facial hair don't even grow right. So I just really started fucking with the beard shit. So I've always had this, right? And I've always had braids. So the person never said he had facial hair or braids. Damn. You feel me? And I had on bright red jogging pants, bro. Fire engine red jogging pants and a black hoodie with black and red shoes.
Damn.
They never said nothing about the red pants, None of that shit. So that's why I'm like, I never should have got bonded over to felony court. Never.
Did you have a bond to get out at all?
No.
During the,
Because I was on parole.
all right, so you went to trial.
Yeah.
How long did your trial last?
I fought the case for 18 months.
The trial itself, how long did the initial trial?
I had a bench trial. I ain't even had no jury trial.
Damn.
I had a bench trial.
When you go in there and you know you're innocent and you have a bench trial and they hit you with and they're putting this on you. Like what's going on in your mindset? Like, man, there's gotta be something gonna come through and fix all this shit.
The first plea they came with, it was 15 to life.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because like I said, the way Michigan roll, carjacking and armed robbery and all that shit, it's a floater. And all that shit hold up to life.
Yeah.
So they can give you any number up to life with that shit. You get what I'm saying? So they started out with a 15 to life. I'm not taking that shit. I didn't do it. So they came down to 10 to 15 or 10 to 20 or some shit. I'm like, hell no. So these are different court days that I'm going back and forth because I'm denying the pleas that they giving me, right? So this last one that they came up with, the prosecutor, she came to the back of the courtroom where they hold the people and shit to come out. Yeah. She came back there and told me, she was like, if you don't take what I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna nail your ass to the cross. You ain't gonna see daylight for a long time. I was like, man, what the fuck is you talking about? How is you trying to make me take this case? She literally came and told me, that bitch Kim Worthy.
Yeah, who?
Kim Worthy and Vonda Evans is the people that sent me to prison for 10 years of my life for some shit I didn't do.
What's their race?
They both black.
Both black. And they both have history.
They are the top-notch names in Michigan right now. Both of them made headlines and news and all that shit. Like, if you Google their names right now, they sent a couple more, just a few years ago, they went viral for some cases that they just did or some shit.
Damn.
Vonda Evans, at least.
So,
you know what I'm saying? But Kim Worthy is the same prosecutor that sent Kwame Kilpatrick to prison.
And they offered you, what was it? You said 8 or 10?
They gave me what I ended up taking with a no contest plea. That's what they forced me to take. And
how much time came with it?
Now mind you, I was already on parole.
Correct, yeah.
So I still had to serve that time too.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So they gave me 8.5 plus the time I had on parole.
Damn. How much time was that? Like just additional?
It was that I did, and all together, I did 11 and a half years.
Shit.
But, you know what I'm saying, to the time that they gave me for that shit, it was basically like 10 years.
I'm just curious, you said you fought it for 18 months.
Yeah.
How long did you hold animosity for all parties involved in this wrongful accusation, just this wrongful sentencing?
I'm still holding it against them because, like, when it come time for me to go like do certain shit, I still get held accountable for that shit.
Yeah, that's
really
what
I'm saying. Because of the stuff that I got on my background, and that's one of the major things. You get what I'm saying?
You did all this time. You ain't never had an urge as now you're free, you're out walking around, boom, you walk out the door to go look either the prosecutor, the police, the arresting officers, the judge. Did you want to go look anybody in their face? Just to look, not even say nothing, but just look them in their face. Just to...
No, because I'm going to want to fight their ass. I'm going to want to do something to them. That's just the kind of nigga I am, dog. I'm going to do something to them. You feel me? I'm gonna do something.
So don't let you see him at McDonald's and order number 7 or something in front of you.
See, I ain't there no more, right?
They gotta get the hell out of.
I had to get out of Dodge, bro.
How was it when you are leading up to your release day? Because some people will try to fuck you up in there and like make sure that you don't get out. Like they not say they get jealous, but they just put you in a situation where you ain't gonna get released. How was it,
bro? Listen, right. Do you know the shit that I've seen and been through that time? I didn't have the time that I did it. I didn't have to go through, and the shit that I did have to go through, nigga, half that shit gave me PTSD, nigga. You feel me? Because the way the prison is ran, dog, it's ran off gang shit. Period. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't no Muslim, no blood, no Crip, no GD, man, you on your own, and you better stay that way. You get what I'm saying? If you on your own, you gotta stay that way. You know what I'm saying? And if you portray or act like you with somebody, and if they get consequences for some shit, you going down with them.
What's some of the fucked up shit you seen while you were incarcerated?
I seen a guard get stabbed to death. I seen multiple niggas get stabbed. It's all right. So the way they do the hole, nigga. All right. So I did like 3 months in the hole, right? And the way they do that shit. So if it's a nigga, say all of us is in there, bitch, right? You get to acting out. Boom, banging on the door, cussing the police out every time they come through that bitch. You throw your shit at them or a piss bag or whatever. You get on their nerves that much to where they want to come in your cell. You get what I'm saying? And fuck with you like you fucking with them. What they will do is they will open your door and spray your ass with this shit, this motherfucker shit. We called it gas, but it's pepper spray. It's in this big ass can, dog, and it spray like a fire extinguisher. And nigga, it will clear out a whole fucking area. Now, mind you, we all in cells down the motherfucking hallway. So if one nigga get hit with that bitch, everybody suffer. Now just imagine if it's 2-3 motherfuckers.
What did you do to go to the hole for 3 months?
I got into a fight with a motherfucker on the basketball court. We was playing for some money. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to pay. So I had to.
Being an innocent man, like, for 10 years, what was that like every day? Walk me through that. You know you're innocent, but you're here. Did you accept it? Did you ever?
I ain't had no choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like I could pick up my shit and walk out the door. You know what I'm saying? I had to wait for a motherfucker to tell me to do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like every day I woke up, I wanted to fight. In the beginning, because I know I ain't did shit. So in the beginning of my time, I had it rough because I was always fighting. I was always angry. You know what I'm saying? I was always trying to get at some motherfuckers that I couldn't get to, so I was taking it out on other people.
Did you ever want to escape?
Hell yeah, I tried.
You tried?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So
What was your escape attempt? Yeah.
Hold on, before I get there. While I was in the county, so in Detroit, we got 2 different county jails. We got the main county jail that's right there downtown, right there by the court system and shit. And then they got the other one where you ain't gonna be there that long, but you still, you know what I'm saying, gotta serve your time type shit. It's an early release type shit.
I know what it is.
So I was the nigga over there. You feel me? I never ate none of the state food while I was in that bitch. You feel me? I had the cigarettes or the weed, bottles, and I got me some pussy while I was in that motherfucker.
God damn, yeah, you run down.
I was in that motherfucker, you hear me? Because like the motherfuckers I was peers with that was there, I went to school with 2 of the sheriffs, nigga.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I went to high
basis.
school. Yeah, bitch, don't act like that. Bitch, I know you. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. You know what I mean? So I went to school with 2 of them, and then they told them what kind of nigga I was. He cold in the bitch, and he gonna pay for what he want.
Yeah.
I had a phone in this bitch. I got pouches, big ass pounds of cigarette, tobacco. You know what I'm saying? I never ate the state food the whole time I was there, bro.
That's real.
Real shit. Every time it was a holiday, they brought me a plate. And then when they go to lunch, where y'all finna go? Oh, we finna go to Rally's. We finna go to Jets.
I said,
Bring me some of that
ain't
shit
no reason to
back.
escape that shit. That should actually sound. That should sound alright. That should sound
Bring
alright.
me some of that shit real quick. Big Bufords and shit. You
So
know
what make you
I'm
want to escape? Well, not what make you.
saying? That wasn't prison yet.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're not. To
I
the
was
shit
still in the
yet.
county jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was chilling. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to fight the case. I was still fighting the case. I'm thinking I'm finna go home. You feel me? Like $12,000 later and 10 years later, now I'm booked.
So how'd you try to escape if you did?
So this is how I got caught with the inciting riot too. So that's a whole nother charge. But I escaped the charge, but still went to the hole for this shit. So I tried to escape. I was in a lower level, and in the lower level you got more freedom. You know what I'm saying? You're in a level 1, you got more freedom and shit like that. So shit, they put me on work detail. And work detail, you outside, you feel me? Shit. It was that time I laced my boots up and tried to skedaddle.
Yeah.
Like run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was no one for me to run.
Wait. How far did you get?
I probably got like, I ain't no runner, but I ain't get that far. I probably got like half a block. I ain't no runner, bro, but put me in the car, I bet you I get away. I bet you I get away. I don't give a fuck what I'm in, I'm gonna get away.
We had a guy by the name of Kryptonite, aka CEO Hockey, right? And
CEO Hockey.
Yeah. He came on the platform and he said that he was a slave when he went to the pen. Because
If you work in the kitchen or work on the work detail for the prison, yes, you are. Because they work you for pennies a day. Like you might get like 15 cents for a whole fucking day of work. And you working like 10 to 12 hour shifts, bro.
So I'm just curious. Were you escaping that? Like, just you didn't feel like working? Were you just like
I was
the mentality is I'm gonna run and get away, but I'm escaping something. I know I'm free. I'm a run, but if I get caught, I know it's gonna fuck.
But I didn't really run. I just walked, bro.
Oh wait, so you walk? You trying to walk to freedom?
Yeah. What I'm a run for?
What they call your name or something? Or what they?
They didn't even know I was gone until somebody told.
Damn, snitching.
You feel me? Like, all right, so it was 5 of us on the work detail. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The COs, they had went to the van to go get us some more waters and shit. You get what I'm saying? I just
one miss. They ain't gonna notice one gone.
ain't gonna notice.
This nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So as soon as they did, they like, hey, you went that way.
Damn.
Did you learn anything from being in prison that long?
I didn't really give myself a chance to learn shit.
Frustration. Nah, I feel you, man. Just pissed off in that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, I was always angry, dog. But what I did learn, I was learning shit better to help me with my case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I go to the law library for shit like that. But other than that, hell no, I ain't learned shit. Only thing I learned was to protect myself better.
What'd you do on your first day out as a free man that wasn't supposed to be in the first place?
First day out was crazy, dog. My mama, my cousin Keisha, her husband, my sister, my niece, my nephew.
Your girl?
I ain't had one at the time.
Damn, man. She didn't.
So
hey, man, you the reason I'm in this. You should have picked me up, goddamn it. God.
no, so I believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with her. To this day, I'm cool with her. That's
you
my
a good
nigga.
man. You a good man.
That's my, but you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Like I held her accountable for like, bitch, if you would have picked me up, I would have never went to jail. You feel me? Like I told her that shit.
It be little things like
it
that.
Be little shit like that. Like if you would have walked the other way, you know what I'm saying?
Why'd I hit that corner at that time? At that, did they ever catch the guy that actually did it?
I don't. I was the nigga.
No, I'm saying.
After they caught me, they gave up.
Did you ever feel like, man, maybe I'm atoning for other sins I did?
Oh yeah, for sure. I felt like that.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah.
it's
You might have
so
got away
much
with some
I
other
didn't-
shit.
So much shit I did not get caught for.
You might have got away with some other shit that would have gave.
Hell yeah.
Nah, I feel that.
Hell man, fuck yeah. Yes. I took that
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'll eat this one.
I take that one. I eat that one, but
Damn.
for the most part, because if I would have got called for any other of the shit, I probably wouldn't be sitting
Threw away
talking
the
to y'all.
key, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How has life? I know you're in the music now. How has life? Have you rehabilitated yourself? I mean, I can't even call it rehabilitation. You weren't supposed to be in there, but anyway, how have you rehabilitated since you got out? You're in the music now. If you want to kind of explain the music real quick.
I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. That's my therapy.
Yeah.
Music and my PlayStation is my therapy, bro.
Now, for what you be on? Grand Theft Auto?
Grand Theft Auto and 2K. That's all I play.
I know you banging down some shit. I know you.
That's all I play, dog.
Oh, that's actually lit. That's actually lit.
That's all I play.
Shout out Oscar in the building. We gonna holler at
Hey,
him in a sec.
GTA and 2K, I need an endorsement deal. Was popping. Sponsorship is on here.
There you go, man.
But
There you
look,
go. Yeah, but nah, music has been therapy.
My music is my therapy and my game, bro. Like, my mama died last year.
Man, condolences.
You feel me?
Condolences.
Like, and I don't even know. It still don't feel real because every day seem like yesterday.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I was close with my mama. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And the last conversation me and her had, she asked me, she called me, she was like, can you still put batteries in the freezer to recharge them?
Oh, man.
And I'm like, Mom, I don't even know. I'm going to call you back. I'm driving. I never got a chance to call her back.
Oh, man. And I'm glad you're able to even sit here and have this moment right here because this will stand the test of time. And I'm glad you're able to even mention that for all those who knew your mama.
Yeah.
To even have that, you know.
And I got to say this. If your mama is still here, embrace that woman. If you don't have the best relationship with that woman, fuck that shit because she not going to be here that long, bro. Like, me and my mama was good. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of people can't say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they mothers are still here.
Nah, for
You know
real.
what I'm saying? So, like, for whoever see this, take care of that lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, the best way you can, whether y'all don't have the best relationship on your end, just dead that shit. Because when she do gone or you gone, either one of y'all gonna regret not having that
closure or?
That's exactly what I look at, that closure moment.
There you go, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you make any music for?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. The first song I did when she passed, me and my homeboy made the beat. Shout out my nigga Nexus, the producer. He helped me put this beat together called In the Studio. That was the very first song I did when she passed away.
Man, that's
But
right.
all my music, I incorporate her in it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I don't really see too many of my songs. I don't say something about my mama.
Definitely. Well, I want to lead people to the music, so I'm going to have you tell them where to find it. But before I even ask you about that, do you feel like prisoners would be better off or worse if they was to able to let them have GTA in prisons, be able to play Grand Theft Auto?
You know what? Being that they give us MP3 players and TVs inside of the prison, I don't see that as being a bad idea because the TVs that they give you, they make them see-through. Yeah. Everything that you have electronically has to be see-through.
Yeah, man. A little see-through PlayStation 5
So,
controller.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Little closed network. Y'all just play with each other?
Fuck yeah.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie to you. But that's too much that's spending money that they using on other shit.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, we know how.
But at the end of the day, it's still us spending our money that they gonna get. You get what I'm saying? They gonna overcharge for the shit.
Anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, definitely, man. Yeah, for those that do want to follow you, man, again, thank you for sitting down because again, this wasn't even supposed to happen.
It wasn't.
It's just the fact that you start talking, giving us our
grateful.
flowers, and you had a quick story that you were just speaking on that just made it moved us. We're like, man, we gotta document this because again, it just means something.
Because it's like some of the shit that y'all already covered.
Yeah, it's a deterrent for these young kids out here. When I look at a Trayvon Martin, I see a kid get profiled. When I hear the words, you fit the description.
Yeah, because I could have been a Trayvon Martin.
This interview's for the police officers that should have did the job and find who really did it. Yeah. And, you know, just because a man looks away, don't ever judge a book by its cover. I mean, well, I don't know. You was already kind of out there getting to it. But still, you weren't part of that situation. You know what I'm saying?
I was not. Because in my life, I've never done no shit like that.
Yeah, they hit you with a jacket. That's not even your jacket.
That ain't even none. Like, if you go down my background, nigga, I ain't never robbed nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't carjack no. I steal cars, nigga. Fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I steal your shit before I take it from you.
You're right.
If that makes sense.
Nah, it makes sense. That
You know
makes
what
sense.
I'm
That makes
saying?
sense. Yeah, like I,
You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
feel bad
Like-
when ain't nobody in the motherfucker. I don't even know
like,
who the owner is.
It's insured.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
right, it's insured.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully.
Snatching the little old
As
lady out.
Kodak say, I hope so.
Yeah, right. Get insurance, man.
Yeah, get some insurance. But that's the only thing that I make you worry about. But I'm not about to make you worry about your life.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you could say one thing to the people who put you there, what would you tell them?
Put me here.
No, put you in jail. You can look straight in this camera.
Hey, damn, I ain't never thought about that. That was a good fucking question. Damn. Yeah. You know what?
Here we go, right here.
To the police officers, prosecutor, sergeants, lieutenants, corporals, COs, all you motherfuckers that had a play. Oh yeah, and the judge, all that shit, because I ain't had no jury, so I can't talk to you motherfuckers. So all you people that played a role in taking these time out of my life, this is what I have to say to y'all. You know what? I can't say that because the way social media is. So listen, I'm gonna say this, man. Y'all fucked up. You feel me? And let me get on Real Life Street Stars. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh shit! There you go.
Like real
And that's it, man. You already know.
fucked up.
Hey, Sosa Freshkabar, man. Tell for those that want to follow you, man. Hey, tell them how to follow you, man. Tell them Instagram, YouTube, video. Just shit, give it to them, man.
Hey man, so my name is Sosa, SOSAFRESHKABAR. It's on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like my Instagram, I lost my main Instagram page. So if you try to find me on Instagram, it's instead of the S, it's 5. So 505A _ Freshkabar. You feel me? Music, Sosa Freshkabar. YouTube, Sosa Freshkabar. You feel me? Google, Sosa Freshkabar. I got about like 8-9 pages you can look at. You feel me? Like this is one of them chances I've been looking for. You feel me? And I appreciate y'all, man. I greatly appreciate y'all.
Nah, much love, bro, man. Again, you did your time, man, and didn't do the crime. So again, I got to give you a salutation, man, just for doing that shit, man. But I got to say it, you've been out here, man, from Detroit to Texas, man. You are a real life street star, man.
Yeah.
Let's rock.
My man.
Hey.
My man.